Hello students, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are moving further in our NCERT syllabus. Now today we will be discussing about the coagulation of the blood. Before I explain you the NCERT line, try to understand this diagram carefully. See one thing, endothelium. If you remember, we discussed blood vessels has got three layers, tunica externa, tunica media and tunica interna. Tunica interna means tunica intima, which is made up of endothelium. And tunica externa has a connective tissue like collagen fiber. So here you focus carefully. When the endothelium of vessel is damaged, okay, means damage is this much, the endothelium is also damaged, then what happened? The connective tissue are exposed to the blood. Connective tissue means especially collagen fiber. Platelets will attach to the collagen fiber which are present in the connective tissue, and then they start releasing a substance so that the platelets become sticky to each other, so that the plug formation can be done. Okay, it is an immediate protection against the blood loss. So you can see in this diagram, so when the damage is done to the endothelium, platelets, you can see these platelets, they are coming in contact with the collagen fiber. And then what happened? First of all, they will coagulate, matlab platelet will become sticky to form a platelet plug. And in the meantime, clotting factors will be released. Now see, clotting factors are coming from where? They are coming from the platelets. They are coming from the damaged cells also. The clotting factors are released from the platelet. It is released from the damaged cells, and it is from the plasma. Plasma is contributing especially calcium and vitamin K. The plasma is contributing these two things. As a result, enzymatic cascade effect will be there, and prothrombin, which is a protein, one of the protein which is made by the liver, it is present in inactive form, it is changed into the active form, that is known as thrombin. Now, thrombin itself is working as an enzyme and will convert soluble fibrinogen. Please focus, this is a soluble fibrinogen into insoluble fibrin. The fibrinogen is soluble and it is present in the plasma as a protein, which is inactive form. Though it is soluble but inactive form, it is changed into the active insoluble form. And this fibrin will then, what will happen? It will clump all the damaged cells and RBCs, and finally it will make a clot. So fibrin is the one which is making a clot, and all the dead cells, RBCs, all this will be making a clot-like structure. Now I'll show you the NCERT line. You will find everything is there carefully. Just see carefully. Now see carefully. I'm highlighting the way you read that way only. Injury will stimulate the platelet in the blood to release certain factor. Is it clear? So certain factors means clotting factors are coming from the platelet. The platelet is releasing the clotting factor. Then see carefully. Certain factors are released by the tissue also at the site of injury. It means clotting factor are coming from the damaged tissue also. Then in the plasma, I told you in the plasma, calcium is playing a role in the clotting. So all this is line which I will explain you. You can see here, it is from this way only. The clotting factors means certain factors are coming from the platelets. They are coming from the damaged tissue. And as a result, what will happen? Enzyme cascade effect will be there. So see carefully which enzyme. An enzyme, thrombokinase, is required. And what this enzyme will do? This thrombokinase will convert prothrombin into thrombin. So thrombin, which is made from the inactive substance present in the plasma called prothrombin. So thrombin is made from prothrombin with the help of an enzyme thrombokinase. And why you want thrombin? Please focus this line. Thrombin is the one which is going to convert fibrinogen into fibrin. The fibrin are formed by the conversion of inactive fibrinogen, which is present in the plasma by the enzyme thrombin. So thrombin enzyme, this is the one enzyme which will convert fibrinogen, which is inactive, but it is soluble, into active fibrin, which is insoluble. So what is a clot? If you see what is clot, clot is nothing. It is network of thread called fibrin in which dead and damaged formed elements are trapped. So which are formed elements like RBC, WBCs, they are trapped. Is it clear? And if you see, I told here also, you require a series of enzyme cascade effect. If you see here, enzyme cascade is there. The same is written here. This complex is made by a series of linked enzyme reaction called cascade process, in which many factors are required, which are present in the plasma, and they are all present in inactive state. So let me just go through the NCERT according to this way so that you can feel comfortable. To see carefully, first of all, what is when you get a cut, okay? So when you cut your finger, you will find a clot formation is there. Your wound does not continue to bleed. Blood stop. Why? Because blood shows coagulation. It is a mechanism to prevent loss of the blood. What you will find dark brown scum at the site of the cut. What is dark brown scum? It is a clot. Clot, also known as coagulum, which is made by the network of fibrin. And fibrin in which dead and damaged formed elements are trapped. Now, how the fibrin is made? Fibrin is made by converting inactive fibrinogen into fibrin with the help of enzyme thrombin. Now, how the thrombin is made? Thrombin is made by the conversion of another substance that is known as prothrombin. The prothrombin is changing into thrombin. Thrombin is converting fibrinogen into fibrin. Now, to convert prothrombin into thrombin, you want an enzyme thrombokinase. Okay. So an enzyme complex, that is thrombokinase, is required. And this complex is made by a series of enzyme reactions. They all are linked. Okay, they all are linked. That is known as cascade process. One by one another, everyone is linked to each other, in which large number of factors are involved. So to convert all the inactive into active form. So clotting factors, these factors are coming from the damaged cells, they are coming from the platelets, and in the plasma, calcium ions. They are the one which are playing the role in blood clot. So I hope so. This topic might be now easy for you. Please do one thing. I'll just make it a screen. Please take this screenshot. It will be helpful for you. You should know how the things are moving, okay? The clotting factors are coming from platelets, from damaged cells, and plasma. Enzyme cascade, you can just write here, it leads to the formation of thrombokinase. It is an enzyme complex which convert prothrombin into thrombin. Thrombin will convert fibrinogen into fibrin. Fibrinogen is soluble, but it is inactive. And fibrin is soluble, but it is active. Okay, beta, I hope so this video might be helpful for you to learn it. Thanks for watching.